Hello everybody. Psalm a day today looks at Psalm 55. I had to have a little bit of a day off yesterday because we were moving house and it all became a little bit too much by the time I'd finished. I wasn't fit for consumption. So Psalm 55 for the director of music with stringed instruments. Yes, I'm still thinking of Psalm 150. A maskil of David. Listen to my prayer, O God. Do not ignore my plea. Hear me and answer me. My thoughts trouble me, and I am distraught. At the voice of the enemy, at the stares of the wicked. For they bring down suffering upon me, and they revile me in their anger. My heart is in anguish within me. The terrors of death assail me. Fear and trembling have beset me. Horror has overwhelmed me. I said, "Oh, that I had the wings of a dove, I would fly away and be at rest. I would flee far away. I would stay in the desert. I would hurry to my place of shelter, far from the tempest and storm. Confuse the wicked, O Lord. Confound their speech. For I see violence and strife in the city. Day and night they prowl about on its walls. Malice and abuse are within it. Destructive forces are at work in the city. Threats and lies never leave its streets. If an enemy were insulting me, I could endure it. If a foe were raising himself against me, I could hide from him. But it is you, a man like myself, my companion, my close friend, with whom I once enjoyed sweet fellowship, as we walked with the throng at the house of God. Let death take my enemies by surprise. Let them go down alive to the grave, for evil finds lodging among them. But I call to God, and the Lord saves me. Evening, morning, and noon I cry out in distress, and He hears my voice. He ransoms me unharmed from the battle waged against me, even though many oppose me. God, who is enthroned forever, will hear them and will afflict them. Men who never change their ways have no fear of God. Yes, I did read that right. My companion attacks his friends. He violates his covenant. His speech is smooth as butter, yet war is in his heart. His words are more soothing than oil, yet they are drawn swords. I think you'll know this bit. Cast your cares on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous fall. But you, O God, will bring down the wicked into the pit of corruption. Bloodthirsty and deceitful men will not live out half their days. But as for me, I trust in you, O God. There are some very troubling words in that psalm, showing an attitude towards his fellow men and women. Let death take my enemies by surprise, let them go down alive into the grave. Difficult to swallow at times. Difficult to take when you believe in the God of love. Of how somebody can be so hateful on one sense and then in the next so loyal and adherent to God. It's something I've always struggled with, and I always try to be the nicer person than I am. And I fail, because I'm a sinner. And then I get labelled as the angry man, or whatever. But I agree with David. But as for me, I trust in you, O God, and that's all I have to give my faith, my love, my loyalty to God. I wonder if you feel the same way. God bless you.